Welcome to issue number 38 of The Big Reveal. I am futurist Amelia Kallman. Thank you so much for joining me. In October, if you're in Amsterdam, the 13th or 14th of October, I will be hosting the T-30 Summit, the world's first climate action summit. And also on the 14th, I'll be involved in the World Summit AI, and then the 15th, I'll be in Gdansk in Poland doing a keynote at InfoShare. So join me there if you are nearby. Also, my podcast, XR Star, is now available on Spotify, so please follow it, and I hope you enjoy. The latest episode is all going to be about XR and the future of crypto, which will be coming out soon, but there's a couple episodes, one on the future of broadcast and one on the future of emotion that are available to check out. So also just very pleased and thrilled to be nominated for the Tech Women 100 Awards and also making the Pro AV watch list. So a bit of good news there. So thank you so much for your continued support. It really helps. So without further ado, let's get started. Ready Player Me. So with the metaverse, which is the future iteration of the internet, this embodied internet that's 3D, 360 degrees, etc., one of the big issues is interoperability. So how we move from one virtual world into another without losing our skins, our avatars, or our assets like NFTs or our money. And Ready Player Me allow us to make avatars that can easily move in between these worlds. So you take a selfie and then you can choose from hundreds of different options, and it works with over 150 apps. Moon. So as we continue to maybe have more hybrid learning, this is a really interesting tool where it allows teachers to be able to overlay augmented reality onto textbooks and writing. So it makes it, so teachers can annotate over writing or textbooks remotely. And this is a really cool device. So it's a tiny little short throw projector, and then the teacher has a special highlighter that it can use, and it's a really cool tool for hybrid learning. VCOIN. So built on blockchain technology, VCOIN allows people to get paid while they play, and it's also the very first digital currency to be transferable off the platform, meaning you can actually take away cash at the end of the day. So VCOIN users are allowed to gift, trade, and transact with one another using this coin, and unlike other tokens, you can cash out at any time. So it's already used by IMVU, the world's largest 3D avatar virtual world. Niantic. So Niantic are best known for games like Pokemon Go, but they are creating a 3D map of the entire world with integrated machine learning that contextualizes the objects and materials in real time. So it's sort of similar to Facebook's project ORCA, but they have recently partnered with Microsoft, and this is really interesting because combined with Microsoft's cloud services and multi-presence applications, AR glasses, and localization and mapping services, they could have a full AR cloud system, which could be really disruptive to other companies like Facebook. HTC Vive Focus. So I know the Oculus Quest gets a lot of press these days, but I did want to draw our attention to the HTC Vive Focus 3 because it is arguably the highest quality headset available on the market. And it is untethered, for one, which is great coming from HTC, and it's built especially for enterprise. So it has 5G resolution, swappable batteries, a software ecosystem, and 120-degree field of view. It's considered the highest quality on the market, and it's 1,060 quid. And it could really be good for people who work in design studios or for location-based entertainment VR, as well as prototypers, or people who just spend long hours inside a headset. It also is supported by the Vive Business App Store, and interestingly enough, they have a partnership with Microsoft too. ORCA. So I love this. This is a Zurich-based carbon capture company Climeworks, and they have launched the world's first largest climate positive direct air capture and storage plant. So what ORCA does is it safely removes CO2 from the air, mixes it with water, and then buries it deep underground, so it's trapped in stone. So this newly opened plant is in Reykjavik in Iceland, and it has a capacity of capturing 4,000 tons of CO2 every year. So it took 15 months to build, and it's designed to be replicated around the world. Omniverse. So this is an amazing enterprise tool. So it's a collaboration platform for people working in 3D production. So people from anywhere in the world can collaborate. They call it, it's like Google Docs for artists, and you can work across platforms, engines including Unity, Unreal Engine, Photoshop, 3D Studio, etc. And it's a way that you can kind of bridge that remote working gap as well as the interoperability between these engines. It is quite costly though, but for the right business, this could be a real game changer. Igloo. So Igloo is a company that specializes in shared immersive spaces. So they have developed software that projects interactive content in the round. So people can sit inside an igloo and remotely collaborate with people, colleagues who aren't there in the same real time. And so people who aren't there perhaps are seeing it through a headset, and then the people inside the room see it in the round. So they have some really amazing stats too. They helped Lend-Lease to cut decision-making time by weeks, and Lane's group achieved a 1 million reduction in training costs by using these rooms. And as we have more 360 3D experiences, I can see one of these in conference rooms around the world. And also it can be retrofitted, so it can just be a regular conference room, and then all of a sudden you can turn the lights on and it's a 360 conference room. Project Starline. So this is by Google. They hope to revolutionize the conference call, which is great news for all of us. So at the moment though, it requires a special booth, and basically it allows you to see a 3D display of who you're talking to right in front of you. So it uses machine learning, depth sensors, and multi-dimensional light fields, and data processing and real-time compression to be able to make this happen. So at the moment, they're only using it in their offices and with select partners, but this is very cool and would definitely improve video conferencing. And then finally, DRESSX. So this is for all you influencers out there. Now you can get virtual garments, designer virtual garments, and give them a photograph, and they overlay this garment on top of you. So it starts at around 23 quid, which might sound expensive, but if you think about it, this could be a way to assist more sustainable fashion. So recently they teamed up with Farfetch to release 20 digital menswear outfits and 20 digital women's wear outfits on their pre-order platform. So essentially this allows influencers to wear clothes that aren't even out yet or are extremely rare and difficult to have, and be able to share things that way. So it's called Clothing Made for Content. All right, that's what I got for you this month. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Take care. Bye.